We are back with another installment of Jean-Claude Van Damme. What happens when Train to Busan meets the powerful editing of a hummingbird on cocaine? You get derailed. And instead of zombies, the virus just gives you horrible, horrible acne. It's all right. And it's all right here, because this is Redeye Reviews. We start with a lady criminal who sneaks her way into a military compound. Also, if you can't already tell, the editors dipped their noses into Jean-Claude's personal supply. I actually have footage of them editing this very movie. It took hours to find this footage for you all, but I do it because I care. So she breaks in, she steals some biohazard thingy, ensuring the doom of all mankind. We meet JCVD. He is playing Jacques. He has been assigned the important task of guarding her on the train, but he wasn't told why.
We're going by train?
Yeah, the airport's too hot and all the other routes are blown.
Oh, and he has a whole family, and if anybody's questioning whether or not this kid is related to him...
Come on, faster. Yeah.
There you go. Better than a blood test, in my opinion. He goes to meet up with the contact who has apparently been waiting a really long time because she has set up an entire stage show just for this.
Who are you?
What did you expect?
I wouldn't trust you if your tongue came notarized.
Almost an annoying level of effort went into this for such a small payoff. The military police chose this exact moment to show up. She flashes some lights. She makes us all desperately wish we were watching John Wick right now, and not this pile of hot garbage. And while sneaking away, they almost get caught. Thankfully, police are dumb as hell, and they're like, well, they look like the ones we want, but our targets weren't hugging when we met them. Oh, damn. So close. It's time to play Count the Edits. I'm going to show you 10 seconds of footage, and you tell me how many edits. Is it A, 6 edits, B, 8 edits, or C, 21 edits? Congratulations. You all just experienced your first epileptic seizure. Isn't that fun? But they get away. They head to the train. She dons a disguise, but then just proceeds to walk with JCVD, who's not in disguise, so it does nothing. The guard looks at her ticket, his pamphlet, back to her, checks his phone, has an aneurysm, and then just kind of forgets what he was doing.
Go ahead.
On board, we meet side characters that will for sure add some much-needed depth to our already deep and detailed storyline. We have annoying musician lady. We have a 5-year-old boy who never grew up and still thinks he's a cowboy. And then we have Dean from Gilmore Girls.
I know she did some relief work in Bosnia for the World Health Organization.
But you don't know where she is.
She caught this very train 3 weeks ago.
See? Chasing a girl across the country when he doesn't even know where she went. That is so Dean. And that, sir, is why Rory dumped you. Okay? Let it go. At the next stop, we see Hans Gruber's B team get on the train.
What do you want here?
Then, for no reason at all, his awful family shows up. How did they get here? Did they drive across the country to get on the train at a later stop? And then, lo and behold, his wife gets all jealous because her husband works with a lady.
Your new client.
I'm Galina Konstantin.
She's like, well, I knew women existed outside of me, but I didn't think they'd be so hot.
Don't.
So she is mad. The baddies start taking over the train. JCVD knows his wife well enough that he can tell when she's gonna try to make the situation about her.
Please, my kids are on this train. Sit down. Just let me find them. Quiet. And they're not in here. Sit down. Just let me find them.
And he uses that moment to slip away. Meanwhile, the girl gets in a fight with a TIE fighter. Let me just help you really just envision this, okay? Eat your heart out, George Lucas. Meanwhile, Hans Booger introduces himself. He smashes a violin, and then he kills a guy. No! And being honest, I don't know, the cart kind of seemed way more upset about that violin. Just saying, maybe that guy was a dick. Then the editor's high starts to wear off. He's jonesing hard. He realizes he's way behind his jump cut quota. We need to double down, folks. Hey, why watch one unbearable movie when you can watch two? But they get stopped. We treat the bioweapon like it's the last piece of gum in the pack. Yeah, oh, good work. No, make sure to get it everywhere. Rub it in your pores. I don't know, who cares at this point? They all take turns. They're just smearing it on each other. JCVD manages to slip away yet again. He runs into the tech nerd of the gang, who sees JC, and he attempts to scare him away like a wild animal while camping. But now everybody is getting horribly sick. Okay, everybody, but somehow not the girl who basically ate the stuff. I don't know. It's almost like it targets the lowest billed actors first. We also get my favorite attack of the entire movie. That's absolutely wild, totally unnecessary, and I love it. At some point, the writers remembered that Under Siege 2 had a helicopter. So how do we bring one of those into the mix? We can hardly afford one, so like a second. Okay, we don't want to be too much like that movie, but just enough to know that we thought about it. JCVD calls Colonel Mustard. He's like, "Hey, cats! A virus? We all knew about this, but never thought we knew all about it. Go find out more about this."
We've had reports that it was stolen from the Slovakian government.
We get another fight that kind of doesn't matter, but I have to show it for one extremely important reason. A motorcycle. Yeah, a freaking motorcycle. Not just on top of one train, but two. I take it all back. This movie is a masterpiece. Meanwhile, everybody is getting way sicker. Everybody except his son, who, honestly, I think puberty just kind of hit him really hard at this exact moment. Oh, also, JCVD isn't getting sick because he can't actually breathe through his nose. It's a miracle. That sniffer's been clogged since the early 80s, and we all know why. He gets back inside the train. He meets up with the baddie, and he's like, "Okay, I'm not sure how you figured out they were my family, but Die Hard did it. I guess we also have to do it."
Get the boy!
And then while running around, they also smack into another train. They just sneak up on us. Those infamous 90-degree angled train intersections. JC searches for his son. And he's like, I think he was in the last cart, which is not attached anymore. Damn it. He's gone. Our boy's popping zits in heaven right now. You know, until later when he surprises us all by revealing he's alive. But for now, we're super, super sad, you guys. The military forms a plan. It's like, okay, let's kill the virus the only way we know how. with guns. It's worked so far. Why change? Meanwhile, we kill Hans Booger in the coolest way imaginable. For real. Not even lying. Tearing a dude in half via train cart separation is amazing. They do manage to stop the train, but the military's like, come on. Come on, let's just blow it up a little. Just the front. And then something incredible happens. They ran out of money. But they still needed to show this scene, so they hired some model train nerds. Which are the nerdiest kind of nerd ever. Your hobby is a mini version of the world's most boring mode of transportation. Sweet. His son shows back up. He's like, hey, Dad, I'm alive. I just kept spin kicking and it kept working. I fell off the train at one point. I spin kicked the ground. Popped me right back inside. It was a true story. They all get quarantined. The wife is like, oh, that's right. I remember. I'm a doctor. I'm going to go see if I can help out.
Monitor their temperatures around the clock. Get them on IV fluids.
It will be done.
Hold on, ma'am. Let me write this down. Okay, monitor their temperature and then give them what? Fluids. Brilliant, doctor. Where would we be without you, doctor? Oh, and the storyline I know that we all really cared about.
You buy a drink for me and my lady friend.
What?
Didn't I tell you?
Dean found Rory. Yeah. Turns out she was Doctor Who, or it was a band member of The Who. Who knows? Who cares? JCVD runs up to his boss and he's like, bro, this was all an inside job. I just know it.
Soldiers, take him away.
Firstly, not sure that's how that works. Secondly, do not take him away. Keep him here, because he's now definitely exposed, and that is how you start the zombie apocalypse, you dum-dums. But that is it. So let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
You're no fun, you know that?
I don't have to be married.
Henry!
Anybody else just black out for a second? I don't know what happened.
I'm getting out of here!
Nothing like making jump cuts that much harder to understand than when you turn the lights out.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a cold.
Nah, I'm fine. It's just a cold. Yeah, I know you all might be sick with this evil virus thing, but I'm pretty sure I just have a cold. Okay, sure.
Yes, sir.
Then call the World Health Organization.
Call the World Health Organization? Call who? Exactly. Wait, who? That's right.
I saw him fly off the top of the train on a motorcycle. No way he could have survived.
He's dead. I saw him jump off the train on a motorcycle and ride away. There's no way he could have lived through that.
I'm proud of you. I love you.
Okay, for real, somebody needs to start this kid on Accutane, like right now, because those things are going to leave some serious scarring. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, a huge shout out to the Patreon community. Everybody on this list is awesome, and they're all huge JCVD fans. Some of them tell me about it all the time. And I've been working on my splits. I have, but guys, they're hard, okay? They're really hard. If you want to support the channel in this way, I have a link in the description to do just that. I have a Discord community. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We got gifts. I love gifts. I'll gift you a GIF. Down in the description, I have a merch store. It's down there as well. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.
Yeah!